where I just make a vocaloid thing. Oh no. Okay, everything is in good hands. Nothing to worry about. Let's see if it correctly. Oh, it's doing that muting thing again. That's so annoying.
Written and directed by Kevin Smith. It's Justin Long, Michael Parks, and Johnny Depp. A podcaster ventures into the Canadian wilderness to interview an old man who has an extraordinary past. But as he digs deeper, he learns the man has dark secrets, including a secret involved in a walrus. That pretty much everybody knows the walrus in the room, so to speak. Everybody knows that Justin Long is basically turned into a walrus in this movie. Just truly grotesque, brutal, but funny in a macabre way. But it's played out.
No.
Story unfolds. It's hilarious, but in a really dark, twisted way that is definitely not for everyone. I totally get that. This movie is macabre. It's twisted. It'll make your skin crawl. But if you're like me, you have that kind of sense of humor. You can see that. Justin Long is in, I'll watch, and 9 times out of 10, I'll enjoy. Because he just has this likable quality, just his charisma on screen. It's fantastic. This movie's a lot of fun. It's weird, bizarre, but I think it are the spot on this list.
Okay, let's see how this sounds. Why is it doing that?
The story focuses on a punk band who find themselves attacked by a neo-Nazi skinhead group after witnessing a murder. Journal.
Hmm.
Mind that this movie flies under the radar as much as it still does because it's incredibly well shot. The pacing of it is fantastic. It's edited really, really well. The cast is phenomenal in it. It keeps you on the edge of your seat. It's so intense, and every scene feels crafted and well thought out. Nothing feels wasted. Everything feels like it's really moving the story along. It's done in a way where it quickly gets you attached to the characters. You care about them. You really feel the stakes of it all, but yet it doesn't take much time to get going. It gets going quickly, and once it's moving, it never stops. And I swear, Patrick Stewart, it's amazing to say this because nobody really thinks of him in this way, but he is one of the scariest villains you will ever see. That's part of the movie where, we're not talking about monsters or anything like that. It's just as this regular human, this is a regular universe, just as this villain kind of guy. He is terrifying. But I really think this movie deserves a lot more attention. And sadly, it's one of the performances from Anton Yelchin. He's a phenomenal young actor, and it's a real tragedy that he left this planet so soon. But if you've never seen it, either hug it down and check it out.
Way into my smoke through cannabis with my dad.
What I'd say. What?
But I think over yesterday, it was like, getting the list back. So I said, I need to talk about using good cannabis. And he was like, Kelly, I can't believe you. That stuff is illegal.
It's not.
It's legal. I know, that's what I told him. But he said, I don't believe you. So then, of course, he called his cop buddy and was like, you heard of cannabis? And the cop was like, yeah. And my dad was like, legal. And the cop was like, yeah, it's totally legal. And I just stopped it going, and I'm about to go to jail. And my dad was like, hell yeah. And the cop was like, hell yeah. And I was like, want to have a session? I was like, hell yeah. And then we all got high as shit. It's legal. Ships right to your door and has over 25,000 five-star reviews like this one. Just what I need, taking care of 93-year-old parents. Who knows that legal cannabis shipped to your door today? The truth is, I'm not really a good person.
2022 horror movie, directed by Ty West and Mia Goth. It stars Mia Goth, David Cornsweet, and Emma Jenkins. In 1918, a young woman on the brink of madness pursued stardom in a desperate attempt to escape the drudgery, isolation, and lovelessness of a life on her parents' farm.
Please, Lord, make me the biggest star the world has ever known. Something to make you Lord, please.
This movie is all about Mia Goth. I mean, she is the center of this whole movie is definitely about Pearl. It's one of those films that isn't special, then you're going to be bored and pretty much not into the movie pretty quickly on because it is so focused on just this one character performance. I said it then when I first saw it.
Why is it doing that?
I say it to this day. It deserved the Oscar buzz. It was that special, especially that final, one take scene at the end of this movie. It's incredible. It truly is. The emotion and just the way Mia Goth is able to become these characters that she plays is truly special. And as a horror fan, we all know that. But I really think the rest of the world needs to recognize that as well. Shame that she doesn't get more attention. The ride is intense. There's lots of emotions and layers. It's surprising. It's definitely not as brutal and sad as that as X, but that's kind of not what this movie was about. It was this technicolor, strange, bizarre look into the mind of this person that's just losing their mind. Their brain is just falling apart, and they're becoming this psychotic killer. But I think it's fantastic. And I've been a fan of Ty West for a while now, but I feel like he just keeps getting better and better. And I just can't wait to see his next film, which is called Vaccine, and it's the sequel to Pearl and X. And I just it will come out sometime next year. It should be announced, I think, pretty soon. The official release. I know that they've shot it. I know that so. As Pearl goes, I think it absolutely deserves it. The 2022 slasher horror, written, directed, edited, and produced by Ty West. It stars Mia Goth, Jenna Ortega, and Brittany Snow. In 1978, a group of young filmmakers set out to make an adult film. When an inclusive elderly host taps them in the act, while fighting for their lives. Yes, sir. And Pearl are separate films, even though I really want to put them together because one without the other is what I always argue. They are separate movies. I have to accept that, and so I did put them in different spots on this list. I put both as my number one because it's just so hard for me to separate them. Because for me, X tells a story that Pearl kind of. I did not expect it. The cast don't really like it. It's not like a lot of these slasher movies where the characters are just there to be killed. Characters. And so Then when they're like Mr. Jeopardy, you feel it. You feel the weight of it, and you're rooting for the side. And that just makes it such a more interesting premise. On top of that, it's so well shot. It really feels like something that takes place in the 70s. It has a lot of that Texas Chainsaw Massacre, vibe and inspiration, of course. But I feel like it still tells a pretty different story. And even though it does feel in some ways inspired by it, I definitely think it does its own thing. But it just worked for a lot of its slow burns. Well, like I said, time setting these characters up. But once you get there, it goes for it. It is savage, brutal, gory. I think this movie really does everything. It just comes as a phenomenal movie. And not the best A24 horror movies. I think it's one of the best horror movies, period, in recent memory.
Seagulls. Eagles on the sea.
Best way to put your say, USA. Oh, yeah.
2022 Australian supernatural horror movie.